Hi folks, Adam Andrews here. I'm Director of Operations at ACAC, and I want to talk today about professional development and recertification. It's an important topic, obviously, for those who hold an ACAC certification, because our designations are time limited. That is to say, they expire at the end of every 2-year certification term. And recertification at ACAC involves more than just paying a fee and filling out a form. This is because ACAC certifications are third-party accredited, and we're required to demonstrate that certificants who recertify maintain currency with the latest trends in their fields, participate, in other words, in professional development and continuing education. We make sure this happens by requiring each certificant who is recertifying to demonstrate and document 40 hours of professional development activities. 40 hours over the 2-year certification term comes to an average of 20 hours per year of professional development or continuing education. And the way we ensure that this is happening is that we audit certificants at random who are applying for recertification every month. Certificants who are being audited during the recertification process assemble the documentation that they've been collecting of their professional development activities and present them for board approval. Now, the question often arises, what kind of activities are approved by the board? And in this connection, ACAC has provided a breath of fresh air to the industry by allowing certificants to define the term professional development according to their own experience and their own needs. That is to say, any activity that the certificant deems appropriate to his or her professional development will be accepted by the board. The only caveat that we have created during this process is the caveat within reason. This, of course, means that a class on underwater basket weaving, for example, won't be accepted for recertification for the CIEC. Outside of that caveat, however, any activity that the certificant deems appropriate to his or her professional development will be accepted. Now, of course, there are certain activities that are very commonly used for the recertification process, and those are listed on our website at acac.org. They generally fall into 4 categories. The first category being membership in an industry organization or third-party accredited certification by an industry organization. The ACAC certification boards generally grant credit for those activities. The second category is service as a board member or a committee member of an industry organization or government agency related to the field for which the certificant is certified. The third category is historically the most popular, and that is attendance at an industry conference where educational sessions are offered, attendance at an online training course in the field being certified, or attendance in an in-person training course or chapter workshop in the field for which the certificant is certified. And then the fourth category, which is gaining popularity in recent years, is documentation of reading industry texts. ACAC has kind of led the charge in this category by offering online reading quizzes that serve as the documentation for the reading of industry texts. And we have a new service in this line that we're really excited about that provides a convenient, cost-effective way to earn credit for reading industry texts. This is a subscription website called acac.live, which is a continually updated database of industry texts in PDF format and also in audiobook format, MP3 format. And this service allows subscribers to log in, read industry texts online, download them to a mobile device in audio format for listening, and submit a verification code for each item to the ACAC office. ACAC staff will update a database of activity that keeps the documentation for these activities under the certificant's name, and in the case of a recertification audit, presents this activity automatically in the certificant's behalf to the certification board. So subscribers to acac.live are essentially audit-proof if they log in often enough and participate in the 40 required hours of recertification activity that are available inside acac.live. Though only 40 hours are required, at this point the acac.live database includes way more than 300 RC activities in reading format or in audio format. So those are the 4 categories of professional development activities that are generally undertaken by certificants who are recertifying their ACAC designations. However, let me reiterate that our policy is to allow the certificant, him or herself, to define the term professional development and submit documentation in case of an audit for any activity that he or she deems appropriate to professional development. I hope this clarifies the professional development and recertification process. In order to complete the necessary paperwork, it's a very simple step once you have completed the documentation and assembled the documentation over the course of the 2-year certification term. Simply go to our website at acac.org, fill out a 1-page payment form, attest to the participation in 20 hours per year of professional development activities, and the whole thing can be handled in a couple of minutes. And if you have any questions, you can always contact ACAC at 888-808-8381 or get in touch with us via email at info@acac.org. I hope this has been helpful. We'd love to hear from you. Until we meet again, stay safe.